friends, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we're looking into their current intentions, and I have two piles for you. This is pile number 1, this is pile number 2. This is the Butterfly Wisdom Tarot, and that is pile number 1 for you. And pile number 2 is Tarot of the Divine, alright? So take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today, but I do hope that at least one of the pile's messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading, so just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Hi pile 1, for those of you who chose the Butterfly Wisdom Tarot, this is going to be your reading, alright? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Are you panicking, pile 1? I feel someone's panicking. Could be a person, could be you. I'm suddenly panicking. I was fine before this, before I started the reading, but now I feel like I'm panicking about something and I have no idea what. Alright. Pile 1's person's current intentions, please. Pile 1's person's current intentions. The King of Cups, we have the 10 of Wands, 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords, okay. We have the 5 of Wands, look at that. 6 of Cups, and the Ace of Swords, okay. I also have your Oracle card, so we're going to get into that as well. We have Open-Hearted Oneness, yes, I did get this. We have Yarrow with Boundaries, yes, okay. We have Analytical with 87, we have Cosmic Order, and we have Cultivate Meaningful Relationships. Alrighty, you might be panicking, or both of you could be panicking. I'm feeling that energy. It looks like there is a desire for clarity on both ends, not just on your person's end. I think that maybe there has been a lot of probably external issues with the connection, maybe external circumstances were just not aligning for this connection, or maybe things were just too up in the air between the two of you. It's also possible that your person might have been going through other things in their life and might not have been able to focus on this connection. It's also possible that you too simultaneously could have been going through other problems in your life, or just going through maybe, you know, moments of I guess I would say turmoil and a little bit of chaos in other aspects. And it looks like both of you were not able to give energy towards this connection. And it's kind of been in a limbo phase for quite some time now. You both could be together, but I think that there is a lot of stagnant energy between the two of you. This could also be a no contact situation. That energy is also coming through. So take that as it resonates for your situation. But one thing is that both of you have your eye on this connection, like regardless of the external chaos that's going on or whatever has been taking on your energy, it looks like both of you are looking at this connection, and you know that it's time. You know, it's time to start looking towards this connection. It's time to start giving energy towards this connection. And I feel like both of you are reaching a point where you're feeling that urge within you. With Cosmic Order coming out, I also think that this connection might have been divinely protected. Maybe both of you needed to be in this limbo phase for quite some time, either to stabilize other aspects of your life or even to figure out how to bring this connection in a more stable way. With 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 5 of Wands, and the 5 of Swords coming out, I really feel that this is what has been going on both of your ends. There is mirroring, like whatever you are going through, it might not be the exact same thing, but the mirroring effect of it is what your person's going through. So both of you have been simultaneously protected from this connection at this point in time, right? So if you've been going through chaos and turmoil, that's probably helping you maybe stabilize yourself, stabilize your thoughts about this connection, your person also could be going through maybe other kinds of chaos and turmoil, or even life experiences, which helps them gain more clarity about what they want from their life, and as a result, how they want to take this connection. Whatever it is that both of you are going through or have been going through in this limbo phase, it's actually necessary, or it has been necessary for both of your growth so that you can handle the connection long term. All right, so I think that there has been panic set on your end. Is it too late? I also think that that energy is coming from your person as well, with the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords coming out. I think that both of you are going through, like, the energy coming is like, I'm feeling both of your energies just hitting me right now. So, both of you could be thinking, okay, well, is it too late? I mean, we've been in this limbo for so long, but can we start moving forward now? Or is it too late to move forward? Is this how it's always going to be? So their current intentions towards you, towards this connection, is to gain clarity about where both of you are at, and perhaps take the next step in this connection to kind of get out of that stagnant energy between the two of you. Of course, I think that there needs to be a little bit more of working through certain things on both of your ends, so that both of you are completely ready to take on this connection. So you might be feeling like it's the end of, or you're towards the end of, maybe clearing out your karmic debts, maybe learning how to set boundaries for yourself, maybe your self-worth, raising your self-worth, so on and so forth. And your person, on the other hand, seems to be learning lessons around probably long-term connections, about love, about just having a support system, about how to trust the feelings that they have with respect to this connection. So it looks like both of you are on your separate journeys, but it's actually quite intertwined together. Like, both of you are going through this phase to connect back to each other. And there are feelings, Pile 1. There are actually very, very deep feelings on your person's end. Regardless of how the stagnance looks on the surface, this person does want to be with you. They do want to come forward. And in fact, I think that the reason why they're in such panic, or that chaos that I'm feeling, is because they're worried if it's taken them too long to come in. But at the same time, I think that both of you were helpless. Regardless of how it might have seemed, I really think that there was divine protection at this point. And I think that that pause, or that limbo phase between the two of you, has been divinely orchestrated. This person might have pulled back, you might have pulled back, but it was meant to happen that way, right? So you can't blame your person can't blame you. They can't blame themselves, you can't blame yourself either, all right? It was just meant to happen so that both of you go through this tiny phase of evolution. And I know I say tiny phase because I think that it might have stretched on for too long until you fully learned that lesson. But the message coming to me is this is just a blip in the future that you both are actually creating for yourselves, with how much of work that both of you are going through at this point in time. I think that your person's next steps are to gain clarity. And of course, I think that your person's taking a more analytical approach. Like, okay, well, how do we get out of this stagnancy that we're in? What are some steps that we can take? So for some of you, it could be your person kind of saying, all right, let's maybe have one date night per month or per week, or let's start with something that is a small step that can at least help us get out of this rut, this limbo phase, or the stagnancy. For others of you, if this has been a no contact or a separation situation, it could be your person kind of taking steps to even gain clarity about where they are at, where you are at, kind of having conversations about that. Overall, your person, first off, there's a lot of open-hearted energy that's come through, and I think that it has been because of the phase that both of you just went through, this limbo. And I also think that both of you are going to start creating a meaningful relationship together, right? At least that is what is in their current intentions, and it looks like they are going to kind of put it into effect as well, all right? Yes, so there's definitely been a transformation on both ends, right? This pause, this limbo, the stagnancy between the two of you, it was very, very necessary. And in fact, it is because of that limbo that both of you will be able to come back more aligned, all right? Let's see if there's any message, or yeah, the Emperor, your person stepping up. They will be the one to take charge of this connection. They will be the one to initiate conversations, all right? You might be wrapping up on your end. Your person's also wrapping up, but they might take a little bit more time. They definitely do want to step into more masculine energies, like take charge of this connection. Gender doesn't matter, but it looks like the first clarity, or the first sword of clarity, I guess I would say, is going to come from their end. All right, so there's nothing for you to do at this point except to continue learning the lessons that you're learning, continue accepting and embracing the transformation that's happening on your end as well. I really feel that you could be clearing karmic debts with the Five of Wands coming out. I really think that you could be feeling a sense of freedom on your end, and I think that you could be cutting cords of anything and everything that was holding you back from fully giving to this connection, whether it was your heart, your mind, or even spiritually as well. All right, so embrace that. It might be painful, yes, but I think that there's a certain freedom that's coming with it. So take time to even enjoy that, right? I think that that was a long time coming for you as well, all right? Pile 1, this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that I send and watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pile 1, take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will. Catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi, Pile 2. For those of you who chose Tarot of the Divine, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, Pile 2, current intentions of your person. Pile 2's person's current intentions. Let's take a look. We have the Ten of Wands, we have the Fool, we have the Page of Swords, Seven of Wands, Page of Cups, Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords. If you felt called to pile number 1, you can absolutely check it out. The semantics sort of align, like the energy, but it's a little bit different. Don't worry about it. If you weren't if you weren't feeling called to it, don't worry about it. There's information for you over here as well, all right? So we have Age of Sophia. We have Dandelion with Release. We have Curiosity. We have Nourishment. We have Learn to Let Go. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling no contact or separation energy coming through very strongly from your reading, Pile 2. And I also think that your person is ready to step out of this silence between the two of you. And I would not be surprised if your person was the one to initiate the no contact between the two of you. It could have also just been that nothing went wrong between the two of you. It's just that both of you maybe slipped out of each other's lives, either gradually or, you know, maybe you were waiting for them to reach out and they were waiting for you to reach out, and then it just never did, you know? So, whatever it is during this phase, I think that your person's been through quite a lot on their end. So much so that I think that they were very, very restricted towards love, towards connections in the past. But now they want to take a leap of faith towards this connection. That urge is slowly building within them. There is a layer of devotion that's coming through from your person about you, for you, and about this connection as well. And I think that from a point of maybe being curious about this connection, your person is slowly evolving into respecting the depth of this connection, as well as understanding the magnitude of both of you meeting and both of your presence in each other's lives. Both of you could be probably on social media, just maybe checking each other, you know, just constantly updating each other on what's going on. But I don't think that there has been any conversation for quite some time between the two of you. And in this time, your person could have been genuinely busy with other aspects of their life. But even as they were busy, one thing is that you have been constantly on their mind. Your energy does not seem to leave them. And that by itself has been actually very, very healing. I would not be surprised if this person has been through connections in the past where people often left them you know, as quickly as they were used, the other person would just leave. You know, for example, they would just come in, have the honeymoon phase in a romantic relationship, and once that kind of dwindled, the other person never really got to know your person. They never really took the time to work on the connection. But just as soon as the honeymoon phase was done, or like the passionate energy was just kind of expelled out, everything, the other person would just leave your person. And vice versa could be true as well. It's possible that your person, I'm really struggling with my words because I think that your person doesn't know how to put it into words as well with the Page of Swords coming out. But I think that there is a desire to talk to you about this, to tell you what they've been going through, but they don't know how to put it in words. Getting back to what I was talking about, like the vice versa thing, where your person could have been someone like out of sight, out of mind kind of a person, where, you know, once they were done with the relationship, they would just forget about the person and they would never really think about them, and it was done and over, and your person would feel that closure even regardless of how the connection ended. But with you, there's always been something more to write in that story, and that's a feeling that your person can't shake off. And it's very unlike them to remember someone, to keep being reminded of their energy, to constantly keep thinking about someone even if they are not in contact. This is very different, very unique for your person to be going through, and that by itself, despite how busy your person has been, and it looks like your person has tried to distract themselves with work, with other aspects of their life, but it just didn't work with you. And that by itself is kind of telling your person that maybe there's something more to happen between the two of you, or maybe there's something meant to be to happen with the two of you. The Page of Cups in this particular deck always reminds me of that red string theory, all right, where, you know, the universe holds two people apart until it is time for them to meet, and they will meet. That is part of the red string theory. And so I think that your person feels some kind of a divine connection to this relationship between the two of you, even if both of you are not in each other's lives, because just your energy, just them thinking about you, really nourishes their soul. It's healing on a completely different level, and it's not something that your person has experienced before. And I would not be surprised if through your energy, not even your physical presence, like just your energy, your person has released a lot of limiting beliefs about themselves, has released a lot of their own thought processes about how connections should be or how connections should go, or even just their perception about themselves. You know how I told you that your person could have been someone, you know, if they walked away from a connection, that's it, that's pretty much done. They never would look back. But with you, they find themselves constantly being drawn to your connection. And so that by itself is also a shift in their perception of themselves, right? They're kind of changing, like, oh, okay, I thought I was this way, but this is happening. And that might have caused a lot of confusion in the beginning. That might have also been the reason why both of you stepped into no contact, because I think that that feeling of, this is not who I am, why is this connection making me this way, or why is this person making me this way, that might have led to a lot of this connection feeling like a burden to your person. It's not something that you did. All right, pile 2, I feel like confirming that or clarifying that for some of you. It's not something that you did. It's just that your person had one perception of themselves, and now they're realizing that the other version of themselves also holds true. It's just dependent on the connection. And that by itself is making them realize that there must be something unique and something special about this connection. And so they're also letting go of this perception that they hung on to for so long. It's also possible that your person went into no contact to test this about themselves, like, okay, well, the longer I go into no contact, this connection is going to fade from my life. Maybe it's strong, yes, but all connections will fade over time and I'll forget about it, you know, out of sight, out of mind kind of energy. And your person's realizing that no matter how much time has passed between the two of you, your energy still lingers. Your energy is still a part of them. All right. So that by itself is causing a lot of those shifts in their thought process, and their current intentions are to tell you this, you know, to tell you that no matter how much time has passed, they've not been able to stop thinking about you. And I don't know if they will be able to tell you how healing your energy has been for them, because I don't think that they can express that, but they will be able to tell you that they've been thinking about you. And I think that there is a growing urge within them. With the Knight of Swords, I would expect communication from this person very soon. I really feel that the realization has already happened with your person, but it's just a matter of time before they kind of pluck up that courage and they come towards you to tell you. So this person could randomly send you a message, hey, I've been thinking about you. Or they could say, hey, how are you? Even though you know that you've been feeling their energy for quite some time. So I think that this person will subtly let you know that you've been on their mind. If that, or this person will just directly tell you that I've been thinking about you. They are leaning towards telling you directly though, but you know, they might hesitate a little bit, given that I think they don't want to completely throw all their cards in case you're not on the same page, which is probably why we have the Knight coming out. Yeah, I wanted to get one message for you. We have the King of Swords. So I think once this person kind of feels stable in what they're thinking and feeling, and they seem to know what you are thinking and feeling, it looks like they will be very, very clear in their communication, in their thoughts about you, and they will express it so as well. All right, so it's just a matter of time. Tell you, give this person time, give this person space. They're getting there. All right. Okay. Pile 2, this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you're looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. I can check the details in the description box below, but if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with a like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that I send, and watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pile 2, take care, trust your intuition. You always have free will. Catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.